Hello, guys, and welcome back to episode number 69. And this time we are discussing about Shah Rukh Khan's team, who is banned from Wankhede. I think his ban is still there or not. I'm not sure, but he was the saddest person when the fixture was announced that everything is going to be played at Wankhede, Brebon and DY Patil. But new look KKR, everything has changed from Morgan to Karthik to Shreyas Iyer. They have come a long way, like huge upgrade over so-called best limited over captain Morgan and so-called best commentator now Dinesh Karthik. But looking at their retention, they did a very stupid job, as we discussed. They retained like we did discuss their retention, so won't discuss it again. But looking at their squad, so they don't have they bought Alex Hales or Jason Roy. No,
Alex
Alex
is
Hales.
pulled down. Alex is pulled
And
out anyway.
pulled out. That guy played PSL and he got so frustrated that he pulled out from IPL also. So they are left with no one, and they signed Aaron Finch, like the guy who has not had a good IPL. He had a couple of good knocks, but he won't be available at least till 10th April and will miss 5 matches as per the report. So Cummins and Finch are going to miss 5 matches each. So that's a big miss. So that will leave them with no option than to open with Ajinkya Rahane. So do you think Venkatesh Iyer is first sure? So do you
I
think
think I was reading this thing where Venkatesh Iyer could play in the middle, but I think that's wasting his talent, wasting his
no,
opportunity.
not talent. So that is a good thing. If Iyer forces the management to play him as a finisher, he will have a strong case because he knows if he wants to get into the Indian team, he gets
No, but
only as a
like
finisher.
I was listening to Gautam Gambhir. Gautam Gambhir said very thing, but when Gautam Gambhir was captain of KKR, he said, for the next 2 months, only think about KKR, don't think about India. So I think KKR should do the same thing.
But
Focus
for
on
a
your
player
like
like Venkatesh Iyer,
make him
who has
open.
come
Why
out
not?
of for a player like Venkatesh Iyer, who has come out of nowhere, what would he prefer, playing representing India in the World Cup or
No, like
playing for this franchise called KKR?
look, because he did well for openings for KKR is where he is now. So I think continue that. No, why do you want to change something that's going? Don't change something that's not broken. Is what I think. So and especially when you have someone like a Rahane opening, you need someone like a Venkatesh here. You can't have Sam Billings and Rahane opening, man. Like that's illegal.
So it will be Venkatesh Iyer, Venki Iyer.
What if we leave the number 2 slot for now? Maybe we can open with Sam Billings later. Who knows? I'm just saying. Let's leave the second opening for now.
Okay, third is Iyer,
Yeah,
Rana, Nitish Rana.
correct. I think again Indian core.
नीतीश राणा के बाद कौन आएगा?
Do they have Nabi? No,
Hey,
what?
Nabi and Alchi.
कौन है ही नहीं
So
कोई भाई.
we'll put Dheeraj Narayan for now, and then we'll
Okay.
shuffle.
Sunil Narayan at 6.
So Dheeraj वो floater है, Narayan will play as a floater.
Agreed, but yeah.
And then in the bowling, leave out Cummins, so that will leave 11 will be Umesh Yadav, Shivam Mavi,
And Tim Saudi.
Team Saudi. 4 paces. Varun Chakravarti.
He'll bat at 9. No?
Varun Chakravarti.
But
Will
again,
they
that's
play
why
Shivam Mavi or Team Saudi?
I think they can move everyone one position down from Dreras and play Sam Billings at 5 and opening for
But Team Saudi is a good batsman. So if you put Team Saudi at 8,
Okay. Then
and keep Shivam Mavi. So they have 2 spinners. And then they have Ritish Rana, who can bowl few
no, I
overs.
think that's where you move everyone one position down, play
Huh.
someone like a Sam Billings at 5, and play
Okay.
Ajinkya Rahane at 2. That's much more balanced.
Yeah. So you put Narayan over Dheeraj. No, that Narayan will play as a floater, 100%.
Yeah, that's fine. So we can put someone like a Sam Billings, who's a keeper also, no?
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
who is the keeper?
Oh.
There's no. They have to play Sam Billings all the games.
Or either they will play Sheldon Jackson.
Yeah, which is a big risk. I think Sam Billings is.
Sheldon Jackson, so-called foreign player from Vikrant Gupta and Sports Tuck. shameful people. That is why, guys, watch Reverse Sweep podcast and not Sports Talk. You get better opinions, better views than what Sports Talks and Vikrant Gupta gives you. So 101 reason to watch Reverse Sweep. Yeah. So this looks. How do you rate?
Not.
Would you change anything?
I
Do
don't.
you?
I never like KK's
How
teams,
is
man. I don't know what they even say.
Karunate?
They call him the
Cham-
Sri Lankan Hardik Pandya. Chamika Karo
will
exactly.
you play him over Tim
No,
Saudi?
no, 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 no way, no way. Tim Southee still walks in. Tim Southee is good batsman. It's fine. Like he
Once Cummins is back, Tim Saudi gets benched, and I think this will be
exactly.
more or less the playing
So you have
lineup.
exactly. So you have
Oh no, but when then they have to
Finch.
bench if they play Finch is not going to
Then
play, I think.
yeah, Finch
Because
will
if
be
they play
better.
Finch, they have to bench Billings. But if they bench Billings, who will be
That
the
would be
wicketkeeper?
Sheldon Jackson, who's again
Uh-huh.
unreliable.
No, but if they play Jackson, they have to draw one off.
No, no. Why
They'll play
they
they'll
drop
drop Rahane.
Rahane? Correct, they drop Rahane.
So they will drop Rahane and Billings and play Jackson and
Yeah, so they
Finch.
can when Aaron Finch is back, you can have.
But
Although I
but
think
that would I think
that
Rahane
that
and
then
Billings are better than Finch and
correct.
Jackson combined.
Because I don't see Sheldon Jackson as a good finisher.
Because remember Rahane did well in this Syed Mushtaq Ali. He was scoring runs for fun.
Yeah, but like Rahane is still. I don't. The problem with me is again same problem you had with Rajasthan in that number 2, number 3. Rahane Iyer are very they take time to get going. Like Iyer,
But
obviously
Iyer,
he was
abhi
good against
wala
Sri
Iyer.
Lanka. Arey yaar, Sri Lanka. I don't. Okay, man, he's good in good form and all, but still against IPL it's something you need different
But I
gauges. So
think
like
Nabi and Karunate only comes in when any like they drop dealers
I
of
think it's for
Narayan.
like replacement, right? Like Nabi for Nareen is a good replacement again. Like obviously he won't give you 4 good overs, but
And this time they got one Mumbai ka hero also, Anukul Roy,
he's specialist fielder, no. हर गेम आएगा
specialist
फील्डिंग
fielder.
करेगा
वो
हर गेम
धीरज
आएगा
जैसे इंजर्ड होएगा ना,
वो
जैसे
फील्डिंग के लिए आएगा
तो फील्डिंग के लिए आएगा. But Rasik Dhar, very highly rated pacer from
मुंबई
Jammu, who got uh,
scouted by man.
uh, and he was scouted by MI. Reliance also funded his training and stuff, but then age fraud, he was banned for 2 years. But now he's again eligible to play. But still
I
looking
think
at that squad,
even a guy like Rinku Singh has been in the KKR circuit for so long. So maybe who knows? I would like this KKR team कुछ experiment करे, like make someone like a Rinku open or even if they make someone like a Nareen open, then have someone in the middle order like a Rinku Singh. They can have play Rinku Singh in the middle
can
order and
can
make
can they
Nareen
do
open.
Narayan opening and shift everyone down one place?
Yeah, and play Rinku Singh or Sheldon Jackson there.
No, I'm talking they play Rahane one down, Iyer two down.
No. Rahane one down, no man. Let Iyer come one down because I want Iyer to face as many balls as possible because let's be honest,
But see,
the
problem
team
with
is made
Narayan
around him.
opening is they will have two left-handers opening, and both are palla players, Narayan and
No,
Venkatesh
I think
Iyer.
Narayan at 7 is fine. I think his opening phase is over now. वो एक phase था, चला गया. अभी ठीक है.
I'm very excited about Umesh Yadav. Like for
Yeah.
people are not like
I think
counting him out. I was seeing the stats. Deepak Chahar, who so-called best power play bowler in recent years, have a much worse economy and have taken much less
Umesh
wickets
Yadav,
than what
yeah.
Umesh Yadav has in power play. So
Umesh
that's
Yadav has only
interesting.
played 2 IPL games in the last 2 years, which is a crazy stat. So if KKR can make him play as much as possible, I think I still rate Umesh Yadav as a bowler, man. I know RCB ke liye he was awful, but
But
I think
then also his stats shows otherwise. Like if you see the economy in the power play, I'm only
power play
talking about
yeah.
power play.
Okay, yeah.
But but I think Umesh Yadav is a good option, man, to have. Like he's still not done. He's a good bowler, and if they can utilize him well, because they lack. See, they only have one experienced Indian pacer, Umesh Yadav, and people say that Mavi is good. He's good. He's young. He's still raw, I believe. You cannot rely him to lead the attack. If someone like a Cummins is there, then it makes a huge difference. Like Cummins is world class, we all know. Someone like a Saudi is also good. So I think a Saudi Umesh Yadav bowling partnership in the with the new ball will be very interesting, because they have, but again decent squad.
I think their batting is not. I'm not impressed by their batting. But KK's batting is never impressive, to be very honest. But they still make it to the playoffs somehow. So again, it'll be interesting to see Iyer's captaincy again after 2 years. We're seeing Shiraz Iyer back as captain. I'm excited to see that role. sad as a Delhi fan to see him go, but I'm excited to see how he leads this team.
Matlab, it only player in this because they have retained their most last year team itself. Like I remember Umesh Yadav was in KKR before once. Was
Yeah, he
he?
was.
I
And I
remember.
think he was, yeah. And even Nitish Rana has been KK stalwart.
Hmm. So Sam Billings also was part of KKR last year also. So
Even Pat Cummins.
Pat Cummins as well. So they have made their they have only kicked out someone like a Morgan and a Karthik and Gill. So those three are the only person that they've kicked out and they've replaced them with other people. But somehow they, as you told, like they might make it. But let's see. But I don't think so. They have enough thing. I think
I
Narayan and
don't.
Dheeras are past their prime, to be honest.
Hmm.
So they are not the same with they were in 2016, 18, 17. So let's see. I think they will struggle to make it into the top four. But let's see. I just hope one thing that Varun Chakravarti gets exposed this IPL and does not get free wickets. But yeah, what do you think? They will make top four,
I
not
know.
top.
I don't think they'll make top four. I think one team, no man. I think they will. I think they will get wins. Like they will be in the middle. They'll be contending for top four till the very end. But I just don't see them making top four.
Chalo, बढ़िया. But that was it from this uh, episode of River Sweep podcast. We just have one team left, Sunriser Hyderabad, which we'll be discussing in the next episode. Till then, see you guys. Stay safe and do comment.